Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builder Supply. In this video is to bring you a closer look at the Trimco number 1229EL. This is a bag of 100 of what Trimco calls elevator bumpers. They're sold only in multiples of 125 at this time. It might change at some point. And this is what it looks like. So this is a piece of molded rubber. I'm not sure of the exact composition of the base material. They say it's gray, high-grade, durable rubber. And they call it an elevator bumper, as I had just said. What's an elevator bumper? Well, I don't really know because I don't work in the elevator industry. Or assuming this is from the elevator industry and the term elevator is not used like a piece of material that might lift something to a higher point, like an elevator. Like a piece of hardware would elevate. There are elevators and thresholds. If you have a disparate floor surface, you might have a saddle threshold, but you'll need an elevator in the front of that. In all frankness, I asked Trimco what these were specifically used for. They didn't exactly know. That they have a client or so that orders these from them, and they fill the client's requirement by supplying these elevator bumpers. Well, thankfully, a little while after that, I took an order from a client who was in the elevator business, and I asked him about this, and he said, yeah, it's as simple as you think. As those doors come to close, there is literally a provision in elevator doors, and I've never thought of it, didn't ever really look to notice or pay attention to notice, but there are applications where the doors in an elevator application, however it might be, require a bumper, and here it is. Now, I believe what the client said was that it was on the jamb, however, and not the door itself, although telescoping elevator doors, so I'm not exactly sure where it'd be installed. The point of this video is to serve as visual evidence of the item, verbally describing everything that I do know about it, which isn't too much, and now some dimensional evidence. The outside diameter of the face of the pad is 0.9 inch, so just short of an inch. The thickness of that is 0.183. The overall appears to be 0.775. The diameter of the outside of the threads appear to be 0.491. The projection of that threaded component alone looks like it's about 0.603. If I were to, if you'll give me a moment, I'm going to tell you how many threads are in a half of an inch. Six. There are 6 threads in a half of an inch. There are 6 complete threads. From the start of one to the finish of the 6th is a half of an inch. So, I would say 0.510. One half 10 would be the thread type. Half-inch diameter, 10 threads per inch. Oh no, 12. One half 12. Forgive me. One half 12 would be my official answer on that. Let's switch to the screen view and take a closer look at what information we do have on the item. There we go. Let's take a closer look. The 1229EL elevator bumper bag of 125. High-grade durable rubber, 125 in a bag. The price is for one bag. When you order one, you're going to get 125 pieces. There is a cut sheet that's here, which is just out of the manufacturer's catalog. Doesn't tip us off anymore. It's just in the family of other silencers that you would see from Trimco. The 1229A, that's meant for hollow metal frames. The 1229B is meant for wood frames, and this is obviously some sort of an elevator application. Images of the item itself. There you go. Now, there is a link below this video here to the manufacturer's page where you can pull up not only all of the Trimco products that we sell, but also a link to the manufacturer's website, as well as a link to the full product catalog. I would certainly recommend that you review the full product catalog. When it comes to all things trim and auxiliary hardware from Trimco, there is, in the last 5 years, they're under new ownership, new aggressive ownership, innovating the product line, definitely bringing it into the 21st century. And from what I have been able to ascertain, they've maintained that extremely high quality caliber fit and finish. When you get the material, when the material comes here and I review it, it's always A to Z, exceptionally packaged, exceptional fit and finish. You can tell that it's handcrafted material, that it's made by human hands, the finishing process. On the rare occasion that they make a mistake, I have noticed of late that they have owned the mistake immediately. I had an item about 2 or 3 years ago, and it was supposed to be satin brass, and it was something was off with the chemistry, with the finish, and they took care of it right away. Very interesting image here. I wonder if this is not in the United States, or drawn, if this is not a real photograph, or parts of it may not be. I wonder if this was done by someone from not the United States, because those 2 hinges at the top is not what we typically see in the United States. Although, because Trimco is in Southern California, they may have a lot of business that they do in Mexico. That could be somewhere in Mexico as well. I wonder if that... I don't recognize what that cityscape might be, but who knows? So a very handy catalog to be able to review. Lots of ladder poles, and they're relatively new with those. Maybe late to the game, but relatively new with ladder poles and a variety of other items. They are behaving in a very innovative fashion. They have a device that is here. Their exit device, which is a mechanical lockdown. So the application is schools. You have an exit device on the classroom door, and that device is in a dogged open state. There's no latch because it's dogged open. With the simple push of this end cap, you're going to be able to latch that door, keep it latched. I have a video on that item, something that they're quite proud of, actually. Seemed very well made. I don't know how much of it they have out in the field, but I understand there are a couple of major universities that are definitely on board, or at least were a couple of years ago. They also have a comprehensive offering of lever-operated sliding door pulls, and this is definitely one of them. They have a comprehensive offering of lever designs, ADA-compliant designs for sliding applications, and that might be worth your look. Okay? Other catalogs are here. Other documents are here as well. Let's wrap up this video on camera. In conclusion, while I may not be very much of an excellent source in terms of where this is used, we are at least providing what it looks like and what it appears to be used for. The gentleman I spoke to was very matter-of-fact about it, like it's which is the way I would be if someone called and asked me about a 1229 for a hollow metal frame. Yeah, it's just a rubber bumper. Just you put it in and you don't ever think about it again. So maybe that is just simply what it is with this sort of elevator style bumper. Any questions on this 1229EL from Trimco or any other Trimco product, please feel free to reach out to us. And thank you. Again, thank you for watching, and if you've enjoyed this video, please click thumbs up, please subscribe, and maybe even send the video to someone that you know. Thank you.